Welcome back to the Rec Crew. It's your boy Chesco. I'm here with Isaiah. And we are here watching sports. We're back with another episode of the Rec Crew. So, when was the UFC card this past week?
This past weekend, yeah.
You watched it?
Yeah.
Where at?
At a family party. Well, I watched it on my phone, but at a family party.
What you thought?
Of the card or just the?
Yeah, the card itself.
The card was okay. To be honest, I didn't watch the girl fights.
You didn't watch the Shevchenko card?
No, I didn't watch that.
No?
I didn't watch that fight or the Alexa Grasso fight. And then what were the fights on it? I watched what was the first fight? Is it
What was the first fight?
Damn, my mind went blank.
What was the first fight?
Here, I could look right now. Oh, Ben Watson, I was kind of watching that, but I wasn't really paying too much attention. I mean, I was surprised how long it took him to win.
I said the same thing.
Yeah.
It's like I know he won quite easily, but I don't think it was that good for him. And I feel like he was in trouble a little in the beginning of the first round.
Yeah.
I mean the second round.
And then the Jose Aldo fight, I was actually really surprised. I didn't know that the other dude was that good.
Sahabi?
Yeah.
Me neither.
Yeah, he was really good.
And
'Cause it wasn't like Aldo fought a bad fight. He just got tired, but when does he not get tired?
he does get tired all the time. I wonder why.
I think it's just because he's so... Not because he's ripped, but I think, like... He just has that fast twitch. So it gets his muscles tired.
You think it's the same thing they say about, what's his name, McGregor?
Yeah, I think so.
But I feel like Jose Aldo is like a later thing. Like, I feel like earlier in his career, he wasn't like that.
Yeah. I just feel like the fight needs to be going... I feel like it's different. McGregor, he's probably just going to last like 1-2 rounds.
Yeah.
I feel like Aldo can last, but the fight has to stay pretty and technical.
At his pace.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Whether that's kickboxing, boxing, he has to be dictating the pace.
Yeah. I actually did watch the Manon Fior versus Valentino Shevchenko. That fight was good. I think Fior won.
Yeah. I was watching the recap, and y'all were saying that y'all thought it was that close.
I think Fior won.
I do.
Yeah.
Like enough for a rematch.
I think it should be an immediate rematch because I don't think that Silva and it's crazy because the Amanda Grasso versus I was shocked a little bit. Like Silva won it quite easily, but at the end of the third round, Amanda Grasso kind of like just bit on her mouthpiece and is like, whatever, I'm just gonna get hit. I'm gonna take three to hit one, and that started giving her some sort of a chance.
Yeah.
And I'm like, Fior is a good striker, and I feel, I don't know if you saw it on the recap, but I feel like Fior fought the terrible fight.
Yeah, that's what y'all were saying. That
I feel like she fought such a bad fight, and she probably still could have won.
And she was like picking it up as it went on.
Yeah, she was just kind of like trying stuff on like the game plan didn't. I feel like the coaching was terrible. I feel and I don't feel like Shevchenko fought a bad fight. And I think she could have lost. And I don't think she's gonna get any better than what she did.
Right.
And I think Fior can get a lot better. So I think immediate rematch. Yeah. And
you'd rather watch that over the
or Jean
Weili.
Yeah.
Here's a question. I didn't watch the Grasso fight, nor did I watch the Shevchenko fight. So so it's not me trying to shit on Grasso. But do you think Grasso, when she won the title, was it like that she was championship material, or do you think it was more like Shevchenko? Not that she wasn't taking her serious, but she had however many title defenses at that point.
No, I don't want to call it a fluke.
Yeah.
Because it wasn't a fluke. Like, I guess we could get into like a. You think Buster Douglas was a fluke?
Which one's Buster Douglas? Won't that be
Mike Tyson.
Mike Tyson?
Yes.
I don't know too much about it to know.
And because he really didn't have anything before or after.
Yeah.
But it seemed like he did like really prepare for that fight, and clearly Mike Tyson didn't.
Mm.
So I don't think that was a fluke. It was just like one really prepared, one really didn't. Holly Holm versus Ronda Rousey was not a fluke.
Uh-huh.
But I think Ronda Rousey wins that fight 9 out of 10 times.
Mm-hmm. Right.
Only that like, it's like fighting, like, details matter, and people think that just because you're really good, the details don't matter. I think they do. It's like, do you agree that Ronda Rousey's coach ended up being a pretty bad coach?
Yeah.
And when nothing about Ronda Rousey says good striker, nothing.
Uh-huh.
And when you tell her to go out and strike against one of the best strikers probably ever in the women's division, you're just a stupid coach. And not only that, she one of the best strikers but she can't grapple worth of nothing. Like, Holly Holm should have not lasted a round versus Ronda Rousey.
Right.
But she went out there. So it's like, I don't think and the Grasso thing was, she did a spinning back kick when she shouldn't.
Yeah.
And Grasso just took advantage of it. And because Grasso was definitely game, but she ran into a little bit of luck, but also, like, she was prepared for it.
Right.
It wasn't like. But I was shocked that Grasso looked that bad versus Silva.
Right.
I didn't expect that. It's like, so she just kind of dominated her.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't expect that in the least bit. But what you thought about Bilal? Were you shocked?
I was not shocked.
You thought that was gonna happen?
Yeah. I thought it was gonna be. I thought it was gonna be like a little bit. It's weird because the fight wasn't like, it wasn't close per se. Like, the judge, I mean, like, you could give the rounds were clear, but it was still like a kind of like back and forth. There wasn't never like, I feel like Bilal was just getting like being a punching bag and just getting hit, even though he looked like it. But I thought it would have been like a little bit more, like the scorecards would have been a little bit closer. But I thought JDM was gonna win.
I was shocked that he couldn't take him down at all.
Yeah, but I feel like the first 2 rounds he wasn't really trying it, and then when he kind of started trying, he got it in the 3rd round, and then the 4th round I give it to Bilal too, but he didn't get a takedown. In the 5th round he got a takedown. Honestly, in the 5th round, I thought it was like close. I was like, I don't think JDM can't settle, like, take this round off, and then he went off and he won it.
I had it 4-1 JDM. Like,
I have to rewatch it. I'm either 3-2 or 4-1.
Cause
I know for sure Bilal won the 4th round. I would have to rewatch that 3rd round.
oh yeah, the 4th round was when he actually held him down for a little bit.
No, in the 4th round he actually didn't even take him down, but I still give it to him. He took him down.
Oh, he had a decent striking round that round.
Mm.
I was saying this.
He took him down the 3rd and the 5th, but the 5th I give to JDM.
But there was one, I think the 5th, where he actually kept him there for a little bit. He did keep him there for a little bit. Then JDM hurt him with the knee, right?
Yeah, I don't remember. I think that was the 5th round.
Yeah, that was the 5th round. To me, it was like, yeah, I think he won the 4th round probably. But it was like, I think the 3rd round, Bilal didn't do bad in the striking.
Mm-hmm.
It was actually quite even, I think, in the striking. But I just feel like Bilal reacted so bad every time he got hit.
Yeah, and it's weird because it doesn't even look like JDM obviously hits hard, but it doesn't look like he's trying to.
It's not like it's devastating, yeah.
No.
It's more like popping you, just like, and
he's never like off. It never looks like he's off balance. When he throws his punches, he's always ready for it to defend a takedown.
But
it's really a good style.
But I didn't think that. I watched the JDM versus Gilbert Burns, and I personally feel like JDM kind of got lucky.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and that one it was like he had to find that finish.
Yeah, it was like he kind of got lucky, and I was like, if Gilbert Burns did that to him, Bilal was just gonna kind of.
Yeah.
And then Bilal couldn't do anything.
Yeah, I was pretty like I wonder what their game plan was. Cause
I don't know. It would no, but it's sometimes I'm telling you, coaching nowadays is if you tell Bilal Muhammad to go and outstrike JDM, you're an idiot.
yeah,
I don't care how good he got. Like he didn't outstrike Leon Edwards.
nah,
It was like he didn't outstrike Leon Edwards. Why would you try to go and outstrike JDM? It's like, but now the landscape is fun.
well, he did strike Leon, but he was able to do it because he started off with the takedown
Yes,
first.
yes. It was like,
But there, he just, I don't know, he's trying to like show that he's not a boring fighter. His like ego got in there, but yeah, the landscape's crazy now.
so it's why aren't they letting people go for double belts? Or you think it's just the guys that are not gonna come back down?
Yeah, I mean, I think that's it. Like, they're not. Who's ever come back down? I think DC did it once, right?
No, he didn't.
I thought he did against Uzdemir. No, he didn't.
No, he didn't. He beat Stipe, then he fought Lewis.
Yeah, I don't know why. I mean, well, yeah, just people don't. Come
Amanda
back down.
Nunes, I think.
Yeah, that's
Pretty much it. But nobody else came back down.
Nah.
So, but it's crazy. They're not letting them go for a double belt. But I think it's like because Volk. I think the plan for Volk was to come back down, right?
Yeah.
And I think for Adesanya too.
But at this, I also don't see a point in it. Like, I guess if.
What, the double belt?
Yeah, because, well, in a way, I guess, like, if you really want to defend two titles, like, keep going back and forth. But, I mean, at the end of the day, if you vacate one and then win the next belt, you're still a two-way champ and still could be considered, like, a double champ, even though you're not.
Because you're only double champ for, what, about 6 months?
Yeah.
And then they kind of...
Yeah.
Because you got to eventually relinquish it.
Yeah.
Now...
I guess I understand, like, Ilya, because he doesn't want to cut weight, or he says he can't make it anymore. But I was a little bit, I guess, not mad, but Islam was like, he came out a week before and he said he wasn't going to vacate it. And then as soon as the fight's done, he vacates it.
I don't think it's their choice, though.
I think Islam, there wasn't a choice.
Yeah.
I think Ilya was more like, he didn't want to make that weight anymore. I think, yeah, Islam, there probably wasn't a choice.
To me, I don't know if I believe all that. Like, Ilya's not that big.
Yeah. But some people take weight cutting different. Some people...
I don't think he's going to be successful in 155.
Really?
Yeah.
You don't think... I think for sure now he will, that Islam's gone.
You think so? Well, that's true. There's not a lot of wrestlers, is there?
Yeah. It'll be interesting to see him and Armin.
And I think him and
Patty will sell... You could have it in a stadium.
who? Him and who?
Patty?
Yeah, him and Patty. You think he beats Oliveira?
I think so. Yeah, I think so.
I think that Islam is going to suffer 170.
Oh, yeah, for sure. It's not a cakewalk.
I think that...
I mean, if he struggled with the 145er...
Exactly.
And the 145er jiu-jitsu coach is now working with the guy who's bigger than you...
I think he's going to struggle a lot at 170. Those guys are really big at 170. Yeah. Ian Gary is humongous.
Yep.
Shafkat is really big. Like, and not only that, it's like, no disrespect to JDM. It seems like he's like, people are looking at him like as a placeholder.
Yeah.
And let's say you do beat JDM. The people coming are crazy. It's like Joaquin Buckley. Joaquin Buckley fought 185, didn't he?
Yep.
And that's who you gotta fight. It's like weight classes exist for a reason, and sometimes I think people just ignore it.
Mm-hmm.
Like there's no weight classes. There is weight classes there's weight classes for a reason. And you think he beats JDM?
Right now, who, Islam?
Yeah.
No, right now I got it like 50-50. I don't.
I'm not gonna lie, me too. To me,
I don't know. But you might disagree with me on this. I think right now right now, I think JDM's the hardest fight in 170. That's for Islam.
I think I think for Islam.
Yeah.
For
Or really,
Islam.
kind of like for anyone. Like JDM's like, eh.
For Islam, let me see. I liked what JDM did. I really do. I think if Bilal starts wrestling from the first round, he wins that fight.
Yeah.
I think he would have tired him out. I think by the end of the third round, JDM would have been. It would have been harder for him to strike. He wouldn't have been there. I think it was in the second or third round that I was like, "Yo, JDM looks like he's sparring," because there was no stress. It was like it was in his realm. If you take him out of his realm, I'm like, yeah, he might stuff you once, twice, 3 times, 4 times, 5 times, whatever. He might stuff you the first 2 rounds, but by that third round, he's gonna be exhausted.
Yeah.
So, well, there is Sean Brady.
Yeah, there's Sean Brady. I think he's gonna fight Ian Gary probably.
Yeah.
But
who does Shavkat fight?
Honestly, I think because he's out for a while. I think he had surgery, but I think it was on his knee.
Who, Shavkat?
Yeah.
Oh.
And they're saying like he's probably out to the end of the year, which maybe is even until like January. So you know, I could see him and Bilal fighting.
Oh, Shavkat and Bilal?
Yeah. Because both of them are probably gonna take super long to come back. Bilal had that little split in his lip.
Yeah.
And then I think it's gonna be Ian and Brady, and then JDM and Islam.
Man, I don't know. It's so.
Yeah, I don't know either.
To me it's impossible. I'll say this: if Islam is able to me, it's impossible for him to do it. But if he's able to do something similar to what he did in 155, he's the GOAT. Cause this division is kind of stacked right now. 170 is stacked.
Yeah.
There's like legitimately, there's gonna be 4 legitimate number 1 contenders. That either one can be it. Like the winner between Usman and Buckley.
Buckley, yeah.
Ian Gary, Sean Brady, and Islam.
Shavkat.
And Shavkat. It's like there's 5 legitimate number 1 contenders, and it's like as soon as whoever wins that fight between JDM and Islam, like you got 5 guys just waiting for the call.
Yeah.
And it's kind of crazy. I wasn't.
Do you think Islam's I guess lightweight reputation was better than Habib's?
No, I think nobody. Is it? Habib never really looked like he was in a hard fight. Like the hardest, people give him some crap for the Ala Quinta fight. That fight wasn't hard. It just
It was like a day notice.
Yeah, that fight, but that fight was never in question.
Yeah.
Like, did you watch it?
I've watched it I think like once, but like a long time ago.
The fight was kind of boring, but it was clear who was winning. Yeah, the fight was boring, but it was clear who was winning. It was best example to give is it was one of those Adesanya fights.
Yeah, it was boring.
Yeah, it was just boring, but you know who was winning. And then after that, the McGregor fight, yeah, there was a lot of big like hype behind it, but it wasn't hard. The Dustin Poirier fight wasn't hard. There was like Ray mentions that one moment and things like that, like where he was almost caught in the guillotine, and
The Gaethje fight was easy.
the Gaethje fight was easy, like, and that was really it, right? He didn't really have anything else besides that. I just think his resume is not as good as people wanna.
Yeah.
His resume is not that great, is what I think. It's like a lot of fighters that are very good, but maybe not like world beaters at the time. But
and then did you see that? Well, I guess we kind of touched it, but the International Fight Week announcements.
which one? I never know what International Fight Week is. Which one is
that one is? Let me look.
July?
It is like towards the. I think it's the end of June. But they all.
Is it DDP?
No, it's Taporia and
It's Poirier and Oliveira.
Yeah. June 28th.
That's in Vegas.
It is in Vegas.
I saw
Yeah,
that.
like
What's the card?
I'm hoping they're still gonna add some. Ilya Taporia. You want to go from bottom up?
Yeah,
they have
bottom
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. They have 8 fights right now. Vivian Araujo
Mm-hmm.
versus Tracy Cortez.
Yes.
Jack Hermanson versus Gregory Rodriguez.
When are they gonna cut Jack Hermanson? Like,
Yeah. Brandon Royval versus Manel Cap. That's a good fight.
that's a really good fight.
I hope that's on the main card. Here they have Jonata Denise versus Justin Tava. Justin Tava's like 3-5 in the UFC. And he makes like all the main cards on the pay-per-views. Benir Dariush versus Hinato Moicano.
Okay.
Paulo Costa versus Roman Kopilov. And then it's Pantoja versus Kai Kara France. And Taporia versus Oliver.
Well, it's not a bad card. Well, moving on to basketball. You think the NBA is rigged? You saw the
No.
draft?
Oh yeah, that's questionable. But I mean, these injuries though were kind of crazy.
What do you think is gonna happen? People keep saying, I don't think they're gonna reduce the games. Less games means less money.
I don't know. I don't think they know these games. I mean, what was the word?
Reduce?
Reduce games. No, I don't think so. I mean, football's trying to increase their game, so they want their
Really?
yeah.
How many games they
Well,
want?
like I think some of the players want like an increase in, they want like an extra bye, so they want more games.
Is it? I never really thought about it. The football league is kind of short, ain't it?
It is, but dude, it's hard. I mean, like on the players' bodies, I'm sure.
Because when does it start? It starts in August?
It starts now. Like the regular season starts like in September.
September? And it ends in February.
Yep.
That's what, like 5 months? 4 months?
Yeah, and for I would say like a little over 50% of the teams ends in this like January.
And baseball starts in March, ends like November. So that's like 6, 7 months.
Soccer is like what, August to May?
Nah, soccer's the worst one. Soccer's crazy. Like, no wonder they get paid so much. It starts in August, ends in freaking May.
Yeah.
That is crazy. Hey, when's the Champions League? This week?
No, I don't think
it's
it's
in
this
2
week.
weekends, right?
Yeah, because I think this weekend's the last weekend of thing like league play.
Oh,
Look, it's right there, 31st of May. So yeah, next week.
hopefully I'm not working that.
Not next weekend. The weekend after.
What you call it? I was gonna say. What were we talking about? Oh, the NBA. The players getting hurt bad too.
Do you think dumb question. Do you think the Mavs are gonna keep the pick, or they trade it?
To me, it's like I would keep the pick. It's like
Cause what position would that Cooper Flag play?
like the 3, I think.
And then you think Clay's staying? They're keeping Clay?
I'll get rid of him. Can you get anything for him? Is the question. It's like the team is so old. So to put him with a young, like, I don't know. I don't know if they're gonna keep the pick or not, but they probably should though.
So, Kyrie won't be back for the beginning of the season, right?
I don't even know if he'll be back. It's like, when did he got hurt? Late in the season. So
Yeah.
it's like, yeah, he got hurt really late in the season. So I don't know. And then who else is on that team?
Davis.
Anthony Davis. Did he get hurt? No, he didn't get hurt, right?
He got hurt when he first got there. I don't remember.
Well, my question is, if you do trade it, who do you trade it for?
Wait, who are like the notable free agents?
There's no free agents because I saw I was like, who can the Rockets get? There's nobody. But
Giannis is not a free agent.
no, he's not a free agent. But nowadays, that's kind of like the good thing is like, you don't want to trade for somebody that only has like 1 year left on their contract because they could leave. I think he still has like 3 or 4. So that's like a good thing that you could trade for somebody that still has 3 or 4 years in their contract, because they'll be with you for 3 or 4 years.
Mm-hmm.
So now it's worth giving up some things, you know. You don't want to, like, I don't know, people. What do you think? Like, what Toronto did? You think it was worth it?
Trade for Kawhi?
Yeah. So they gave up like a lot to get Kawhi, but for 1 year, but he got him the championship.
Yeah.
So people say that might be worth it. It's like, are you gonna give up so much for somebody who's only gonna play for you a year? And
yeah. Sure. I don't know. Who would maybe like So it had to be someone that could work with Cooper Flag, like Devin Booker.
no, the worth Cooper Flag, I just think is Giannis,
Yeah.
and really nobody else. It's like just Giannis.
But don't they play the same position?
But you gotta give up Cooper Flag to get him, right?
Oh yeah, because you got to trade for him. Oh yeah.
Yeah, the only reason you gotta give up Cooper Flag, so.
Yeah, Giannis.
And I think you gotta give up Cooper Flag, Klay Thompson, like your future picks and everything, to try to win now. But I don't know, cause is that enough shooting? You need shooting nowadays, cause that's why the Rockets lost. They couldn't shoot outside of 10 feet.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
I don't know either. Who do you think's gonna win the championship though?
Right now it's kind of random.
Yeah. It is.
Watch the Knicks win. Oh, that would be so painful.
Why you don't like the Knicks?
Yeah, I don't know why. I don't like the Knicks. It's just like it makes me happy when they lose.
Really? Huh.
But the Knicks, it's so random because like the people, because I felt like Golden State had a chance and Steph Curry got hurt. I feel like what you call it. Obviously, Boston had a chance, and now Jason Tatum got hurt.
The Pacers look good.
It's weird. Like I don't even know anybody that really plays on that team. I know Halliburton. I know Siakam and what's his name, Turner.
Yeah.
And the other guys, I don't really know. Like, it's so weird.
Yeah.
And also, I think Minnesota might win it.
Oh yeah, true that.
I feel like they have the best player.
That dude is pretty good.
And freaking Randall's killing it.
But do you think they win if Curry doesn't get injured? They win the series?
Probably not. It looked bad in game 1. Like, it looked bad. It looked bad in game 1. It looked like they didn't kind of belong there. Yeah, it was like a weird situation.
Yeah.
I was watching Netflix. You know who Gilbert Arenas is?
Gilbert Arenas. Sounds familiar. I'm gonna look him up.
Yeah.
Gilbert Burns fights this weekend.
Is it in the Apex?
Yeah.
Why does Gilbert Burns always fight in the Apex?
I know who this guy is. I know of him.
Yeah. You know he took like guns into the locker room?
I didn't. What the heck?
And then it was crazy. Like he was super famous. He took like him and like his friend, like they got into like a little silly argument in the airplane, and they were like, I don't know. He said something like, "I'll beat your ass or I'll shoot you" or something like that. "Oh, you gonna shoot me? So I'll bring guns for you to shoot me." And they took guns. He took guns into the locker room. Like, pick one, shoot me. And they just like a silly argument, but that turned into like they pulled guns on each other in the locker room and all that. And they got suspended for 50 games, and like his friend was like a rookie, so he got suspended from the league. And then, so when he got suspended from the league, they robbed him, and then he went to go look for the guy that robbed him and try to shoot the guy that robbed him, but shot like an innocent lady, and then ended up going to jail.
Is this the rookie or Gilbert Arenas?
The rookie.
Wow.
And it's called Shooting Guards. It's on Netflix.
Shooting guard.
Shooting Guard. It was pretty funny.
Yeah.
I was like, that's crazy. But I was watching that on the way here. I was like, what the hell? Don't watch TV and drive, kids. But I'm a pro. Don't worry about it. What do you think? For example, well, you do it all the time, I guess. But you think it sucks for like what's his name, Gilbert Burns to like fight in the Apex?
Fuck, I wouldn't like it.
But he probably like lives in Vegas, right?
I think he lives in Miami. He's
Oh.
like Kill Cliff.
Oh, true. I guess that's not as bad. I think it would suck to like live in Vegas, so like, cause in the U.S. I get, like I said, I guess you do it all the time. It's like you just wake up at home and go fight.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm sure for the Vegas guys it's easier.
You think
Like
it's easier?
And chill, yeah.
But I
for
think
sure.
there's bigger distractions
In Vegas?
at home. Like it don't matter where you're at. If you're at home, it's like your family, your kids could be like just distracting
True.
you.
But you're also in the comfort, like, you know you're probably going to get, like, a better sleep because you're in bed.
I've always thought that was a little overrated. I'm not gonna lie. I'm like, give me a good bed and I'm fine.
I don't like hotel beds, though.
Really?
No. I think they're, like, the sheets are real cold.
They
Which
are.
I like sleeping in the cold, but I don't know, it's like an uncomfortable cold.
I feel like it's better to be like on what you call it in like a hotel or something like that, just because it lets you focus. Like
Yeah.
you're focused on that. There's not gonna be like a whole bunch of distractions.
Yeah.
Because that's why, like, you know, when like soccer teams, like they make you, even if you play like, you know how you play home and away.
Yeah.
If you play when you're playing your home game,
You gotta stay
you still gotta stay at a hotel.
I think some football teams do that.
Yeah.
Not all of them, yeah. I think, yeah, even if you play at home, you gotta go stay.
Yeah.
Well, I guess from Uruguay.
Who?
That guy who's on the playing for America in the bottom.
What's his name?
What is his name? I think it's Caceres.
Oh yeah, it is. And what you call it? So yeah, that's why I think it's like. But I think the best case scenario is probably like what Dan Ige did.
Oh, yeah.
Like,
Yeah, that is a pretty good scenario.
it's like I'm watching the pay-per-view and like, hey, come fight.
I bet you it is. Yeah. Yeah, but I think if I were to fight, I would want to get like like out of town. I would want to get like Airbnb instead of a hotel.
Really? But you got to cut.
Do you get? There's Airbnbs with saunas in
That's
them.
true.
And I
And
mean, it'll
hot
be more
tubs.
expensive.
Yeah.
But
True. Hey, we're going to New Orleans, right? Regardless
Yeah,
if we're
I'm
going to
down.
the fight
Yeah.
or not.
and actually, Fury's probably gonna have an event like the day before or after. I don't know.
In New Orleans?
Yeah.
Really?
And I think because Dana White's probably gonna do like his looking for a fight thing.
Oh,
And my teammate may even fight on it.
really?
But either way, like if he fights on it or not, I'm down to even go to that.
Okay, yeah, we're definitely going.
Maybe I'll ask the promoter.
I gotta go. That same week, I have to go to Denver.
I'm going to Mexico like the first week of June. I mean July.
For how long?
I think for like a week. No, maybe less. I don't know.
I gotta go to Denver. We made nationals.
Oh shoot.
Yeah. So I gotta go to Denver.
That week?
Yeah, like the 12th or something like that, or the 11th, 10th through the something. I gotta go. July.
Is that close to that? Is that?
Yeah, it's like a few days before it.
Oh yeah, the fight's on the 19th.
Yeah. And so I'm gonna be traveling a lot. So I still kind of want to go to the fight, but I don't know if anybody else is down. But try to go to the fight. What else? You seen news of the Diddy trial?
No, man, I really don't follow up with it.
Yeah. Well, I don't understand what he's on trial for. But I see that like Cassie's like talking and things like that.
Yeah, I seen that he overdosed on painkillers.
Really?
Yeah,
When
that's
was
on
this?
All-Star 7 hours ago. You know Tory Lanez?
He got stabbed 17
Yeah.
times.
I don't know how he's still alive.
He's
Oh, and that Cassie revealed that he paid her $20 million to
for what?
settle her civil
Oh.
lawsuit. I don't know. We'll start with the last stuff.
Do you think that if you stab somebody 17 times and they don't die, your punishment should be worse? Cause like you suck. You had a pretty good chance to like. I get it. If you kill him, you're bad, right? But if you don't kill him, you're bad and incompetent. Like your punishment should be a little worse than if you did kill him. It's just my opinion.
I guess it depends. Were you trying to kill him?
You stabbed the guy 17 times. Well, I'm not gonna lie. If you weren't trying to kill him and you stab him 17 times and you don't kill him, you should probably be rewarded. That's hard to do. How do you stab somebody 17 times and not kill him?
Do you think that was like a hit?
Like for Megan Thee Stallion, you mean?
I want to say for her, but like I don't know, maybe like some person was like, "Oh, let's have this celebrity get killed."
They say that, like, I don't know. Why would people want to kill Tory Lanez?
I don't know.
Tory Lanez, I'm not saying he's not tough or a gangster or whatever. I'm just saying that aesthetically, he doesn't look like the most scariest person in the world. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
I understand that.
he's like, is he 5 foot?
I'm sure he is like
2?
Let's look. What do you guess?
I would say 5'4", lucky. He has to be shorter than Kevin Hart.
He's 5'3".
He's 5'3". Damn, that is shorter than Kevin Hart.
Yeah. How tall is Tory Lanez in inches? That's one of the recommendations.
Really?
Yeah.
Does it say?
No, it says 5'3", 161 centimeters. Dang. Yeah, I don't know.
Mm.
Did it say where he got stabbed? Like what part of his body?
Yeah, it was set up, boy. It was obviously a lot of places. I know one of them was like his head.
But you think like some of the stabs were like in, out, and then back in the same spot?
I doubt it. It has too much precision if you do that. Yeah, no, I doubt it. That's hard to do. You ever try to like screw something in and try to do it in the same hole? Is hard. And you're trying to do that. Like, that's hard to do.
Yeah.
I don't know how people stab people. You know, apparently they do that in England a lot.
Oh yeah, because they don't have guns.
Because they don't have guns. I'm like, damn, it's... You know how much you gotta hate somebody to stab them? Yeah, it sucks. Why they keep repeating that? Hey, are you a Barca fan? No, you're a Liverpool fan. Did you care when Barcelona got eliminated by Inter?
I think I would have liked to see Barca win, but I don't really care. I was surprised.
I was shocked. That game was crazy.
Yeah, it was.
That game was... Oh, yeah, you texted it, right? That game was crazy.
The goal that the center back scored was...
That was so crazy. Is that... They have a stupid defense. They play a high line.
Yeah.
So, I don't... And then the same thing happened with Real Madrid, didn't it? Like, on Sunday. You watched that game?
With against Barca?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Madrid was up 2-0 like with 10 minutes and 15 minutes Barca was already up 4-2.
Yeah, 4 goals in the first half.
Go like the first 20 minutes. It was crazy.
It's crazy how good that kid is.
Lamine Yamal?
Yeah.
You think he's that age?
Yeah, he looks like it.
But he's so strong. And he's from... Well, he's weird looking.
He is a little weird looking.
He doesn't look from Spain, that's what I'm trying to say.
Where do you think he looks like he's from?
That's the thing. He doesn't look from any country. He just kind of looks like... he just kind of looks like he got dropped somewhere.
Like they made him in a lab.
Yeah.
In La Masia lab.
No lie. Like I don't believe that picture they have with supposedly him and Messi.
Yeah.
I don't think that's him.
Probably isn't him.
It's some random kid, some random black kid. They handed Messi and they want us to believe. Like, I don't believe it. You know who Freddie Adu is?
No, Freddie, I do know.
Freddie Adu was this kid that supposedly was 16 years old, and he was gonna be like USA's Messi or whatever. He was like the new Pele.
But he wasn't 16.
Huh?
He wasn't 16.
Well, it's never been proven, but I just feel like the dude retired like at 25 because at 25 he already had arthritis and everything. So I'm like, there's no way that he was the age they said he was. It's like, I just don't think it made sense. The guy never did anything. Like when he was with the U17s, he was killing everybody. And then when he became a pro, he scored like one goal when he was with DC United. That it was like, oh, this is what we're doing. He's the future, whatever. And then with that goal, like the only thing you gotta do is repeat that goal over and over and over again. But no, he's way better than Freddie Adu. Now my question is he 16? He turns 8. When is it?
What is he right now? I don't even
I think
know.
he's 16.
He's 17.
He's 17.
He's about to turn 18 this summer.
Oh, really?
Yeah, this summer.
He turned 17.
But his stats aren't that crazy, or at least for La Liga.
Oh, he's 17 already?
Yeah, he's 17 already.
Oh, so he's old.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Did he already play the World Cup? No, he hasn't.
No, he played the Euros, though.
He played the Euros. He won the Euros.
Yep. He won the Euros.
How old is Nico Williams?
When Nico Williams played in the World Cup, I remember that. He's 22.
It's crazy how good friends they are. That's kind of like creepy. He's like 6 years older than him.
Yeah. But there's also probably not anyone Nico Williams' age.
22. There's got to be a couple that
That play soccer?
No, but
that get caught up to Spain?
Well, I'm saying 22. Like, imagine like there's got to be a few 25-year-olds, right? That's closer than 22. 16 to 22 is 6 years. 22 to 25 is 3.
Yeah.
That's what I mean. It's like there's gotta be, but it's. I wonder who he talks to.
Who? Lamine?
Yeah.
Yeah, because like the team goes out and parties. Oh, but in Spain you can drink, right?
Not at 16. Can you?
I know my friend that was from Greece said that at 16 he could drink there. Spain drinking.
He can, or they just do.
I think he said he can. Oh, it's 18. So this summer he'll be able to drink.
I think he drinks already. It's like people act like it's stupid. Like apparently there was some rule that he had to like. What is it? There's a rule that kids can't be out past 12 or something like that.
Oh, really?
and he said some idiot was like, there's a rule in Spain. Whenever something happens, sometimes they put a curfew, right? The kids can't go out past 12. It's like there's a chance that the game ends like at 12:30, so they have to take them out. I'm like, shut up.
Yeah.
Oh, I think it was for the Euros though.
Yeah.
I think it was for the Euros. It's like the game might end at. I was like, what the hell are y'all talking about? Shut up.
But do you think he still like lives with family? Like his family? Or you think he lives by himself?
I wonder if he's rich. Obviously he's rich, but I wonder if he's like multi-million-dollar rich.
I don't think yet.
Yeah, I don't think yet, but no, he definitely has to have like sponsorships.
Yeah.
It's like,
But even like, let's say even if he did have enough money to buy, then that lady's running fast. Let's say even if he did have money to buy like his own place, you think he'd choose to live by himself or at 17?
I wouldn't. I definitely wouldn't. I don't know if he would. Yeah, I don't know. I know I wouldn't. Honestly, I don't want to live by myself now.
You don't?
Nah.
Who do you want to live with?
My mom. but it's frowned upon. That's a good question. I wonder if he lives by himself. You know that teams try to get you married as soon as possible,
Why?
just so you don't go out like partying every night and clubbing and get in trouble with like different women. They're like, get married so you'll be just stuck at home.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah. Anyways, thank you guys for watching. Please like, comment, subscribe to our TikTok, to our Instagram, to everything. Thank you guys for watching. See you next time. Peace.
Peace.